What's going on, everyone? I'm on my way to work right now. It's been a while, maybe at least 2 weeks before I did a video of me driving. Actually, it's been a month of me like actually driving versus me outside of the gym just talking to the camera. So I wanted to talk about what I've been doing as far as the alcohol and what habits I've been doing to try and avoid alcohol, what I've done to help myself avoid alcohol or not think about it, basically all that kind of stuff. I've gone 17 days as of today with no alcohol, and it has not been rough. It hasn't been hard or difficult or stressful. It's actually it's all under control at this point. But it didn't just happen like that. So I would actually be 1 month sober, but I had went on a business trip to Texas, and it was a buffet, open bar for like 3 days. And not that I went on a binge or anything, but it kind of, that's the things that will happen that you have to be prepared for. My situation is a little different than others where it's a huge problem in their life, the alcohol. So I know that I can't relate to somebody that has to have a drink first thing in the morning, or they can't physically do anything with the alcohol. So I want to be respectful to those people that might say something like, hey, you know, you can't relate to what I'm going through, or, you know, vice versa. So all I want to do is just try and tell you my experience, what I've been doing, that it might help somebody, you know. And also I like doing these videos because I'm only 1 month in, so just, you know, trying to help out. How I first started doing this was, it took a while for me to eventually get to, hey, I got to stop drinking. Not for any health reasons, not because I have a problem, but it was starting to bother me that I literally couldn't go 1 day without one beer, one tall can, you know. Like, that was the first thing I wanted to do as soon as I got home, was just fucking crack one open and, you know, get my buzz on and just space off and just not really care about anything. The one thing that alcohol does very well is blocks all that stuff that's stressing you out, in a sense, because you are still stressed out about it. And what I found out about me was, it's because I'm bored and I'm stressed, and it was a habit of going home, drink alcohol. That's what you did. I'm not even gonna say beer anymore. I'm just gonna say alcohol, because it's all the same. So I went to the initial 2 weeks, no alcohol. And then, like I said, I went to Texas, had a beer or two the first day, and then the next day I ended up having like 4 or 5 cocktails, and I fucking threw up everywhere. It sucked. After that, I had nothing. And it was because I had already prepped myself, like, how does this work, you know, my habits. The main thing that's helped me a lot is because I had other goals, and the alcohol is hindering those goals. So my fitness goal is #1 right now, and the alcohol really impacted that with the weight loss and just everything else. Yes, there are other things that why I shouldn't drink alcohol, like, first of all, money. It costs me about $9 or $10 a day to drink 2 IPAs, sometimes 3. The IPAs are expensive. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, cool, I'm saving money there. No, that's not what happened. I traded one habit for another one, but in a good way, in my opinion. Now I've been trying, I'm new to the whole kava and kratom stuff. I know what it is, but I couldn't tell you exactly what it is and what it's doing. But they sell these kava shots, kava and kratom, at like A lot of little quickie stores have them, maybe some gas stations, I don't know. But they're like little shots, look like 5-hour energy drinks. And I have found that those help me out a lot, because you can, just one of them is like fucking almost $10. So I'm not saving any money now. Now I'm like, oh God, I just traded one bad habit for not really a bad habit, but I'm still spending the same amount of money. So anyways, it's helping out. If you haven't tried them, they are disgusting. They do not taste good. And I don't know if my camera just shut off. 1 second. Okay, I think we're back. My cell phone cut out, so I think it shut off the GoPro. Anyways, I was talking about the Kava Kratom shots. What these are doing is giving me that same mindset of making me feel as if I'm relaxing or chilling out when I get home. And that right there is my first suggestion. If you're trying to stop quitting alcohol, I wouldn't suggest like, all right, tomorrow's the day. You know, don't be too hard on yourself. Just try it. Try and plan your day. Like, hey, today's, you know what? I take that back. Don't plan your day to what day you're gonna quit. You might just wake up one day and not do it. You can trick yourself as if you got something important to do after work, or hey, somebody needs your help. Like if you have kids, in my case, I would often think, oh my God, like I can't drive because I've been drinking. What if there is an emergency and I can't even drive my kids to the hospital? So you can do stuff to that, whatever it takes to motivate you to not have that one drink. The first day is hard because you feel like you're supposed to be doing something, because you're so used to that habit of drinking. That I'm learning a lot about what I went through by talking to you like this. So bear with me, and if you can relate and you're like, yes, he gets it, then I'm doing exactly what my intentions were. I'm learning a lot about my actual thought process of how I even got to this point. The first day was the toughest. After that, the next day, I was like, oh, I went to 1 day without it. I don't need it. And then, you know, maybe 1 or 2 days go by, and then I'd have it again. And this is months ago. But then that's how the ball started rolling as far as I don't need it. So that's the one thing I'll suggest, is the Kava Kratom shots. At least give it a shot. They taste like shit. Second is, this is a little iffy. I don't know how I feel about this, but I don't have any guilt saying it, but I've been smoking some weed here and there. I'm very low tolerance. I can't have a lot. The good thing is I do have some low grade stuff, and I'm able to take a few little baby puffs here and there when I get home. I don't do that in the morning, afternoon, or even at work. It wouldn't even work out that way. I would stress out and have paranoia. But when I go home, I'll take a few hits here and there and just see how I feel. And then if I get a little too much anxiety, I'm sure you've all been there before. You just start cleaning something, cleaning out the fridge, the cupboards, do the dishes. There's always something to organize or clean. So if you're, kind of freaking out, and I'm talking to the ones that are like me that don't have a high tolerance, and you're just like, I just want to fucking chill. I want to relax. I don't want to think about anything. That's my second suggestion, is try some weed. Third, you got to have some type of goal. If you're just doing it for no reason, it might not work. And I'm just speaking from my personal experience. My goals are my fitness. I do want to be healthier. I'm sick of stressing, and the more I learn about the alcohol, it's like a ongoing circle of the alcohol is actually making me not able to deal with stress as easy. And I don't know all the technical stuff. I don't know what it's actually doing, but I think alcohol increases something called cortisol in your brain. I don't know if it's your body, something to that nature. There's a lot of you that know about this stuff, and I can still learn about it, and if you know about it, then just, you know, let me know what I'm talking about. How I feel after, I'm just gonna say 2 weeks. I feel good. I'm actually proud of myself. It hasn't been an issue. There's like no peer pressure. A few people have noticed me not drinking, like if I go to a barbecue or a birthday event or something, like they're kind of used to me having some alcohol, or they'll offer me, or they'll ask me, hey, where's the beer? You know what I'm talking about. And then when I say, oh, like, I don't tell them, oh, I don't drink no more. Oh, you know, no, I'm good. Like, I just kind of play it off like, oh, you know, I'm just, right now I'm not drinking. And it does sound kind of weird saying it when like you're around people that are so used to you drinking and they kind of question it. I haven't had anybody be negative, and I know that's a thing. Oh, come on, bro, you know, fucking have a drink, you know. So I know that there's that type of pressure. I haven't had that yet. Most people just kind of brush it off like, oh, okay, cool. Like, you know, they don't say nothing. They don't say anything that makes me feel weird, or like it's not a weird situation. But I have felt that urge of, hey, I don't want to be around all these people, not because of the alcohol drinking. That doesn't bother me at all. It's because I'm so used to that habit of when you're around a social function that you have alcohol that you're ingesting. And that's what it was. And after I got past that, it made the next family event, or, you know, whatever I went to, even easier. Nobody said anything. You know, they might have said one thing like, oh, you know, you didn't bring any alcohol, so it's still there. Eventually people just catch on like, oh, you know, Jimmy doesn't drink, or Jimmy's not drinking right now, who knows. I'm not saying I'm not drinking never again. That's just a lot of pressure. Never again. Like, I don't think you can tell yourself that. Nope, never again. You usually only say that after, when you're hungover. Like, never fucking again am I drinking. Just don't put too much pressure on yourself. Even if I had a beer today after work, I would feel bad. I would feel down. I would be disappointed. But I think I would bounce back of like, hey man, whatever, you know, no pressure. You know, you went this long without it, don't worry, the next time you do better. And that's the mindset you have to start getting. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't know how long the video's gone. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. I just want to make videos, and I want to make workout videos. I want to feel good about myself, just like everyone else. I just know that this is a thing where you're trying to quit alcohol. So I'm hoping maybe I just help somebody out, or you're just listening to me fucking talk and ramble while you're driving to work, or you're actually at home drinking, you know. Even if you are drinking right now listening to it, don't feel bad. Like, you know, that's what I did. Fucking drinking and then listening to other guys talk about their drinking problems that they fixed. So could just be the first step for anyone. And if I actually help somebody out, man, that's awesome. You know, you can do it. So anyways, you guys have a good day. And if you have any suggestions for me as far as, you know, anything that you might see that like, oh man, he missed this, that, and you can help somebody out, just do it. You should make some videos too if you can do this way better. I don't like doing that. I feel embarrassed talking to like this. I'm just trying to get better at this. I'll leave it off on this. The one thing that I do want to do next is the fucking vaping. This thing right here, these things are freaking expensive. That's another thing. That's a whole nother story that I need help with. So if any of you guys have suggestions as far as vaping nicotine, please let me know, because I feel like the nicotine vaping stuff is gonna be way harder than the alcohol was. So anyways, you guys have a good day, and if you made it this far, thank you for watching. And yeah, that's it.